Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Today for my Try It Out Tuesday series, I am going to be trying out this new stamp set. Well, new to me stamp set, guys. But it is so cute, and October is the month that I do fall cards, and so this is a fall themed stamp set. It's called Piles of Smiles, and it's from Your Next Stamp. And so what caught my eye was the cute little leaves in here that have the little happy faces. I just love them. And so we're going to jump in and make a card. Now we're going to start off using some Distress Oxide inks. I'm going to leave all the colors up here in the left hand corner, and I'm going to be smushing them onto a piece of craft cardstock. Now the craft cardstock that I use, and is my favorite, is the Nina Desert Storm. It's a 100-pound cardstock, and you'll probably be seeing me use a lot of this because during the fall I love craft paper. And so there's my smushed palette there. Now I just blended all of the colors together because those are going to be the background. That's going to be the background for our leaves. So I wasn't particular on any way I added the colors, just made sure that they flowed together really nicely. Now I'm going in with some Memento Rich Cocoa ink, and I'm going to stamp each of those leaves just one time, and I'm going to kind of get a different color for each leaf. And so one more here. Once I have that done, I'm going to go in with some Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink and color in those stems. Now I don't have the coordinating dies to go with these, so I'm just going to fussy cut them out, and it was pretty easy to fussy cut out. It's no big deal. But there's my cute little leaves. Here's a little close-up. Now I wanted a little bit more definition on the edges, and so what I'm doing is I'm taking some walnut stain, and this is just regular Distress ink, and I'm taking my finger dropper, and I'm going to go around the edges. And I love the finished look that this gives. It darkened the edges, and it just makes them beautiful. Okay, now I'm going in with some Broken China Distress Oxide ink, and I wanted a little bit of a background, and so I'm taking it and I'm going to start in the center and then kind of lightly work my way out, and so it's kind of fading out towards the edges. I wasn't really concerned about the middle being a real vivid blue because we're going to cover that with the leaves. But once we have that done, lovely. I'm going to take a stitched rectangle die and I'm going to cut that out, secure it down with some washi tape. I'm just going to place that in my die cut machine and run that through. Okay, so our panel is done. I'm going to put that die back, and then I'll flip this around, and then I'm going to take a size smaller. I wanted a little bit of an indented border for this. Since this is a pretty simple card, I wanted to add a little bit of detail. So I secured the smaller size rectangle die, and I'm going to place that in my die cut machine. Now I get a lot of questions about my die cut machine. This is actually the We Are Memory Keepers Advanced Evolution. What's nice about this machine is you can buy the motor to attach to it, so it can be manual or electric. And so I have it electric, so all I do is push a button and run it through, and I really like it. So I flip-flop. I go from my Big Shot to this one. So, but there's what my little indented. I just used the embossing pad that I had to create that indent. Okay, now we need to stamp our sentiment, and I chose the sentiment that says Happy Fall. Place that in my mini Misty here, and then I'm using that same Memento Rich Cocoa ink. I'm going to stamp it twice to get a crisp image here. Lovely. Okay, I think that looks good. I was checking out the fall is kind of lifted up a little bit, so it kind of threw me off a little bit, but I still like the sentiment. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to use some dimensional adhesive and pop each of those leaves up and place them in the center of my panel there. Now this card was kind of a work in progress because I changed quite a few things on it. Now, since there are happy faces on my leaves, I thought I would go in with my chalk marker and lighten up the eyes. I didn't want a vivid, bright white, and so I thought the chalk marker would work great, and it did. Then I'm going in with my black marker to dot the eyes. Okay, I'm just going to place a piece of fun foam behind it. And then here's where I decided to change it up. I have this, it's a really dark brown and white baker's twine. I placed it behind this panel, and my panel already had fun foam on it, so I'm just going to adhere it to my card base. And for my card base, it's the same Nina Desert Storm craft paper here. I'm just going to tie a bow to the left. I'm going to fix it up a little bit. And trim off the ends. And then as I was looking at that, the white and the baker's twine kind of threw everything off for me. So I'm taking my white gel pen and I'm going to do a little bit of faux stitching around the edges. But not just quite yet. No, I decided to go in with glossy accents for the eyes, just to make them a little bit more dimensional. And here's where I went in with my white gel pen. So that just wasn't cutting it for me. It just didn't stand out. So the white gel pen helped out with the baker's twine, but the eyes and the leaves, I ended up actually scraping the glossy accents off, and then decided to go in with my old go-to. I have Nouveau Crystal Drops. This is simply white, and I'm just dotting each of those eyes with the white, and then I'm going in with some black Nouveau Crystal Drops and dotting the eyes. And then when I finished this, I thought, okay, this looks a lot nicer, and I was happy with the way this looked. So that's my card for today. A real fun fall card. I hope this gives you an idea on creating. Even if you have any kind of leaf stamps, I think this would be fun to do. Let me know what you think by hitting that thumbs up or leaving a comment. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you again real soon. At the end here, there's 2 more videos for my Try It Out Tuesday series if you want to check out. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you. Bye-bye.